Shanti. Good evening, everyone. My name is Craig. Glad to be with you here again for this daily thought for the day. Today's choice is sowing goodness. And I guess what that really means is sowing the seeds of goodness, or sowing the seeds that bring goodness. So first, let's try to define the terms. Seeds. What are seeds? Well, seeds are the beginning of something. The entire full expression, the entire DNA of any plant is contained in the seed. In the same way, in me, in the human being, the seed is thought. Thoughts are seeds. And if you just take a little look at yourself, there's so many seeds at any given time. So we'll come back to that in a moment. And number 2 is goodness. And what is goodness? Well, goodness is what we would like to experience as a result. We want to experience good results. But if you think of a seed is neither good nor bad. A acorn is a seed that grows to be an oak. A seed from a date will be a date palm. A papaya seed will be a papaya. It won't be anything else but what it is. So my thoughts are what they are. So goodness is not so much the seed itself, but goodness is the conditions that help the seed to grow or not to. So the goodness is what I do as the gardener to provide the best possible environment for the seed that I choose to grow into fruition. That's the overview. I am the master gardener since I'm in control of my thinking. So if we just look at the landscape of our mind and the seeds, I was recently told by someone that psychologists say that we have 70,000 thoughts per day. I probably think it's a little more than that. Not just thoughts, but images and impressions. That's a lot of seeds. And imagine all that thing growing, all those things growing at once, fighting for competition of what thought's going to be put into action and what thoughts are not. And many of the seeds are the same ones we have day in, day out. We're having the same thoughts that we had yesterday, and we'll continue to have those same thoughts tomorrow. So the first part of creating goodness, of getting the fruit of what I want, I must plow the field. Plow the field, get rid of all the stuff that's there, and start fresh. And that's really what I consider is disinterest. Having disinterest in all the things that are because I realize that these thoughts are of no use to me anymore. Or they're not used at this time. Like, there's no need to think about whether I should have put premium gas in or regular gas after I put in the gas. It's just that's what I did. So it's, let alone negative thoughts, I learned to plow under any thought that's not going to bear fruit, that creates the goodness that I desire. So first of all, I have to find what is my seed. If I am a seed, if you think of I the soul. When you think of the word soul, think of the word seed. Think of the word soul, and think of the word seed. Plow under the thoughts that you're having right now that have nothing to do with this moment. Like the truck that just drove by, causing noise. Was it a distraction? Or can I plow it under? If you let seeds just grow any way they want, and you say, oh, wildflowers are nice, If I just let things go what they want, you know what that becomes? It becomes a jungle of thorns. And I don't know if I'm going to experience happiness or pain at any given moment. So let me start to apply the goodness, which is my intellect realizes that it's more beneficial for me to plow this field of my mind and start to plant seeds in order, seeds that I like. My seed, I the soul, my main seed is that of peace. If I allow myself to grow into fruition as I'm meant to be, I will experience peace. If I let myself grow to fruition, I'll always reap love. I'll express love. If I'm not experiencing peace, and if I'm not experiencing love, which are two of the most intrinsic qualities of I, the soul, it means that other things are getting involved with it. My fertile soil of my mind has many seeds in it, extra thoughts taking nutrition from the soil that I need every little moment to take from. So meditation is a process of bringing myself towards my original seed stage. I, the soul, I am peaceful, I'm loving. Just that. I don't have to go any further than that. That's all that I really ever need to concentrate on. And most of my other time spent as a gardener is weeding my field. I must be diligent in my gardening. I must water the garden with pure thought and the discipline of doing it over and over again, and keep my soil moist and fresh and nutritious so that the seeds that I want can grow. And everything will, if I want to do it organically, all things grow in it. But let me pick out, let me rake, let me hoe, let me pull out by the root any thoughts that do not bring me to the desired fruit that I wish. Okay, let's do a little meditation. This is supposed to be short. Sow the seeds that bring goodness. Pick the seeds that you want, put them in the right soil, water them, do it daily. Here we go. I'm going to step out of the way and I'll just give a little commentary. Seeds of goodness. Taking a big, deep breath and exhale. Another inhale and exhale. I recognize that I am the master gardener of my life. What I want to experience is the fruit of peace, the fruit of happiness, the fruit of love. I recognize that I have all the power to weed my garden, to make the soil fertile, and watch myself grow, and not grow to something unusual, but just to express myself in my full and real and original nature. Acorns bring oak trees. Date seeds bring date palms. Papaya seeds bring papaya. Om Shanti. I, the soul, in the embodiment of peace, my seed is that of peace. The more I make myself quiet, like that tiny seed deep in the earth in the darkness, in silence. Silence is the place where I get to recognize my true nature. Silence is the place that I recognize what thoughts are beneficial and what thoughts are not. Silence is the place where I discover my true self. I, the original seed. Om Shanti. That's your thought for today. Sow seeds of goodness, which really means sow the seeds of peace, sow the seeds of love, sow the seeds of happiness, just everywhere you go. Meaning, just strip away anything that's not you, not that original nature, and just be your seed. You'll grow very naturally. It's not difficult. Hope to see you next time. Bye.